Hey guys, this is Evan with Bluebird Exteriors here, and today I wanted to show you our roof cleaning process for metal roofs. So we're here, let me turn you around. We've got a beautiful cabin, and it has a lot of shade cover, so the roof is looking pretty dingy. Let me get up there and show you. All right, so we're up here on the roof. As you can see, we got a lot of algae growth here. Got a lot of debris that falls on this roof, almost constant shade cover. We've got lichen growing over here. So we are gonna get this roof cleaned up. So the first thing on our list to do is make sure that the gutters are flowing properly. So we'll get all these gutter guards sprayed out, make sure the downspouts are flowing. Noah over here is doing our safety assurance protocol. So currently, there's not a lot of landscaping here, so he's just taping off all of the cameras and light fixtures around the home so that any overspray that comes out while we're doing this roof is going to be protected. And we will get started on actually cleaning the roof here momentarily. All right, guys, so we've really prepped this place, and we're about to get started on this initial section, and I just want to show you what we've done to prep the area. There's no landscaping here at this home. So normally if there was landscaping, we'd be putting tarps over that. We'd be getting that prepped and ready, but there's nothing to worry about here. We are gonna be getting this grass nice and wet. This is a log-sided home. We're gonna be keeping that wet, just so any of the product that's being applied to the roof doesn't accidentally overspray, hit onto the siding, whatever it needs to happen there. We just keep everything wet, the hot tub, the AC unit, making sure that if there's a little splash of cleaning product that gets anywhere it shouldn't, it's going to be rinsed off right away. The second thing that we've done is we've taken a look at where the downspouts flow. So obviously the product that we're applying to the roof is meant to clean it. And that's going to go in the gutters, down the downspout, and we've got to check where that downspout goes to make sure that it's not going to harm anything at the end of the downspout. It's a cleaning product. If you pour Dawn on a bush, the bush is going to die because it can't handle a bunch of Dawn. It doesn't mean Dawn is bad or awful, but when you pour a bunch of it in one spot, you do end up having issues. So we always check where the downspouts go, and in this case, there's a creek back there. We can't put our product in the creek. It's a cleaning product. We can't dump bleach, we can't dump Dawn, we can't dump anything in waterways here in East Tennessee. Nor should we, wherever it is, because there's wildlife in the creek. So we don't want anything going down the downspouts. Therefore, we disconnected the downspouts from the home so that it will just seep into the ground here. Now obviously you don't want your downspouts disconnected all the time, but we're not going to be putting tons and tons of water, enough to erode the foundation. This is a temporary solution, just enough to apply, rinse, and then we'll reconnect it before we leave. Back on the roof again, we've sprayed off the gutter guard here, so the water is going to go into the gutter, not overflow onto whatever on the ground over here. So we are going to start applying our product. So very simple. This is a soft washer, and we're just going to apply it to the roof. It's very gentle, as you can see. You can already see it doing some work here. So we're going to let this sit. All right, so we've finished our first application to this side of the roof. Here's what we're looking at. So this stuff is just going to kind of rinse off here. Most of it, we still got some areas here that are a little tougher. Got some black streaks a little further down the roof that are being more stubborn. So we are going to do a second application. All right, so we've done our second application across the whole roof. Here's what we're looking at. And I think we're getting pretty close to rinsing time. So first thing that we do is we do an initial rinse. Gonna get this debris off the roof, and we're going to check if there's any places that we need to do a spot reapplication. So if we see a little thing here or there that we missed, or was maybe covered up by some of this debris, we are going to hit that after our initial rinse. So let me get our rinser up here. All right, so we're ready to rinse here. Again, this is still going to be very gentle on the roof. You saw our application, super easy. Not going to damage any of these washers on this metal roof, anything like that. Not going to force water in. Our rinsing application, of course, a little bit more water, but not that much more here. So just going to start rinsing down here. Typically I start at the top, but I want to show you guys exactly what this looks like. So just rinsing this stuff away. Get all that debris off the roof. Just like that. So of course I'm going to continue with the roof. Going to do the whole thing, then move on to the back side. But our finished product here. So if you are in need of these services for your metal roof, just let us know. Again, I'm Evan with Bluebird Exteriors, BluebirdExteriorsLLC.com, 423-657-0880. We also do oxidation removal on roofs. That will be a separate how-to video. And of course we do shingle and all kinds of roof materials, as well as house washing and window cleaning, pressure washing. Thanks.